Hi there, everyone. This is Coach Stanley with a presentation on the ideas of king opposition and pawn promotion in the endgame. We all recall as beginners that learning the game of chess, one thing that was being emphasized to us is that the kings are not allowed to meet. They need to be at least one square apart. That is the beginner's presentation or the beginner's understanding of the concept of opposition. Look at the diagram that we have before us. We have the two kings in the B file, with the black king on B8 whilst the white king is on B6. In positions such as this, we say there's vertical opposition because no king can vertically move towards the other king. Um, we'll move on and look at other types of opposition. In this position, we have the two kings facing each other horizontally along the fifth rank, with the white king on d5, whilst the black king is on f5. In this instance, we have horizontal opposition. Our next position has both kings on the A1 H8 diagonal, this one, with the black king on C3, whilst the white king is on E5. In positions such as this, regardless of whether the diagonals are slanting in this direction or that direction, and whether the diagonal is a dark diagonal or a light squared diagonal, we say there's diagonal opposition between the two kings. We now move on to the actual application of the ideas of opposition from this endgame position where white has reached the endgame with a pawn, whilst black has lost everything. The game will end in a draw if black manages to stop the pawn from promoting, and white is going to win, obviously, if he manages to push the pawn through to promotion. Uh, the whole idea is that black needs to block and oppose the pawn in such a way that if it moves by itself, he can capture it, and then that will be a draw. Or he needs to keep vertical opposition with the king, or allow the pawn to advance uh, only in instances where it is going to give check to the black king. And so such a position would continue like this. White pushes the pawn, then black retreats so that if the pawn moves, he can capture it. White goes to support it, and then black gets the opposition. The pawn moves with a check, it's blocked. Um, Black retreats to capture the pawn if it advances. White goes to support it. Black gets the opposition. Pawn moves check. King retreats. White king behind the pawn. Black blocks it. The king goes to the side and black retreats so that the advance of the pawn will lose it. Um, White king advance, and now final opposition. Pawn advances, blocks it, and after the king supports the pawn, we have a stalemate. The final position just emphasizes this whole idea of opposition. We have the kings distantly positioned on the ends of the board, with white having the extra pawn. The winning plan here is not to rush into pushing the pawn forward, but to move the king in front of the pawn such that he goes to get the opposition and allow the smooth passage of the pawn. The game would proceed like uh, this, with the king moving before the pawn, black moves, and then white goes to get the opposition. The black king moves to f6, white king goes to d5, black king goes back, and then white gets the opposition once again. The same thing repeats. And in this position with horizontal opposition, that's when the white pawn can advance to come and guard that square. Now the black king will have to retreat, then the pawn can advance and control the f6 square. And after the black king goes to e8, only now should the white king get the opposition. So that after the black king slips out, then the white king should go and secure all the three squares to ensure the smooth passage of the pawn. So that it just moves to check, check again, and then promote, and white will win. Thank you.